play, but I feel like we'll jump back into this. Ooh, new perk. Skill bonus. I don't understand what that means. Noise range is 2.5 meters or less. Does that count for this with the whisper quiet? Let's see. Doesn't really say, but I kind of like that because I like doing quiet damage. Check out the autopsy.
What floor would
Hey, Pat, say Benone. Let's load my tablet up. Howdy, howdy. Oh, we missed these vending machines earlier.
Greetings, attractive patron. Please allow me to improve your drinking experience with
Oh,
fine cocktails.
Are you hitting on me, robot?
Error. This unit is incapable of murder, as it possesses no conscious will. The proper term would be destruction of company property. Neither this unit.
Okay. Very suspicious.
This unit is incapable of.
Can we get engineer 90? That'd be funny. Oops, we had the wrong key. Engineering 90. We're too far away. How about now? Yeah. Let's talk to you, Robo.
What the? I was going to wash my hands, I swear.
Oh, were you, sir?
I can't believe Helen's gone. We're never going to get a sequel to Terror on Monarch.
Well, that was a fun time. Wash your hands next time, buddy. Disgusting. Evidence of several possible causes of death, but I've determined the killing blow was plasma damage to her upper vertebrae, occipital bone, and cerebrum. She was unwell. Oh. So someone tried to poison her too? Someone was trying to poison all the actors?
Inspector, not a moment too soon. I've just finished my autopsy report. You know, that is a remarkably brazen invasion of privacy. I feel a strange combination of annoyed and flattered. Would you humor me? I really was looking forward to delivering my autopsy report. It's one of the perks of my profession. Poison in Bellamy's stomach. Toxic, but not enough to kill her. Spencer Woolrich also had a stomach ailment recently. No such thing as coincidences. Was that efficient enough for you? Oh, most certainly. Well, possibly they were trying to make her extremely uncomfortable, but I suppose killing her would also satisfy that criterion.
One, technically, if you kill someone, they would be at peace?
The thought occurred to me. I tested this hypothesis by vacating the contents of my stomach and testing for the presence of the same toxin. Slightly elevated levels of mercury and an alarming amount of blue food coloring. But other than that, no. I'm certain it wasn't, as you put it, just the hotel food. Oh, how curious. I do believe you're right. I wonder if this has something to do with the autopsy process. She was Halcyon Helen up until the moment I brought her to the operating table. But as soon as I cut her open, I stopped thinking of her as Halcyon Helen. It's almost as if she stopped being an icon and became a human being.
I guess that makes sense.
I had a feeling you'd understand. Yes, you've made your habit of reading other people's terminals quite clear. I do keep logs of every patient I treat. Despite appearances, I'm not merely a coroner. I'm also the Grand Colonial's only, and therefore greatest, doctor. Will there be anything?
Nice talk. Where was the plasma damage? That's so grisly, that look. And aren't you supposed to, like, close your eyes? That's creepy. Okay. Why are we talking to concierge?
The Grand Colonial Front Desk warmly welcomes you. How may I... I'd love to, Inspector, but I don't really have the authority. Moreover, the guests were promised exclusivity. That's a good point. If they give me guff, I can just tell them that they're obstructing justice. Let me just set you up with VIP guest floor access.
Nice.
Oh my. Well, that is certainly odd and alarmingly unacceptable. Allow me to check the service records. Ah yes, not to worry, Inspector. It was indeed cleaned for you. Except for the evidence, which is all of Helen's stuff. We should try to solve the puzzle hedges.
The puzzle prize. Why am I out here? What is this building? Oh, this is like the entrance way.
Something's bumming me out.
Trying to impress me with you funny. Giving me the chuckles, you are.
Gotta do more. Get it off! Smile, damn you!
Those two seem to be having fun.
Not gonna let no one bring me down. I just want to be your friend.
Not gonna let no one bring me down.
Non-slug personnel aren't permitted on the pilot. Sure. He in trouble or something? Well, shit. I just had a shift with Evan at the Purpleberry Orchards, kind of. We were supposed to haul some crates, but he was drunk when I got there. I took him to room 82 under the hotel so he could sleep it off. Guess he was drunker than I thought. I'd appreciate it if you did.
That is some purple tea. All right. Just felt like I need to go shoot things. Noises. Scenic deck.
It really is stunning. I told you, didn't I? The view's fit to stop.
Saltuna filet à la Helen. And nothing else out here. I don't want to do that yet.
I hope I didn't get blood on my clothes.
Well, this one gets dead. What's in there? Has to have caffeine in it. I like Borderlands 3. I think it's a fun game. I don't like the like post game, like you just gotta play it like a billion times things, but I think it's straight through is fun.
I just want to be your friend!
Did I hear some? Oh yeah! That's
The law. Dissidents don't belong in Byzantium.
Well, we're not in Byzantium, so yeah, I really wish this game had more like loot you can find, cool loot. I would say that's the one thing that gets boring after a while. Is like you're rarely gonna find like cool weapons and stuff just laying about.
What floor would you like to... If you see Black Hole Birdie, be sure to get an autograph for me. Just joking. I've already got one.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what they do. Even they don't. I mean, it's a small gripe.
Zeke Hannigan, Rizzo's Rangers 16th back. Pleased to meet you. What can I do for you? Oh, you must be that inspector people have been talking about. It's a damn shame about Miss Helen. She was always real good
Yeah.
to me and the rest of the Rangers.
I never
Birdie's
used
taken
any
it
of the
pretty
science
hard.
weapons.
Miss Helen was the love of his life. So, what did you want to know?
Maybe I'd enjoy more if I did.
I'm ashamed to admit it, but me and a couple of the other Rangers spent the night in Constable Keene's cells down at the spaceport. We didn't do anything serious, just a bit of pranks and vandalism. It's what usually happens when we all get to drinking. Guess Constable Keene saw things a bit differently and had us hauled off.
Yeah, it might be better if you like keep using like the boosts, because many of those give you like 50% damage increase on them.
No, we lost him somewhere along the way. Or maybe he managed to get away? I can't rightly remember. But he was definitely not sharing a cell with us. Oh, Brady was mad about Helen. He was certifiable. The big galoot loved Helen about as much as he loved the game. Trouble is, Birdie was not blessed with an abundance of temper. Helen kept Birdie steady. If he lost his temper around her, it'd be because something broke between the two of them. What? Law, no. Birdie's got a fierce temper, but there's no way he'd ever have laid a finger on Miss Helen. Miss Helen was outspoken. She made her share of enemies on account of her expressing herself. Just between you and me, I heard rumors the Prophet never much cared for Helen's brand of blunt honesty. What can I... About half my life. You know I was named third most profitable investment on 2 non-consecutive seasons? Ain't a lot of players who can make that claim. Except for the guys who came in first and second, I guess. I spent the last season injured and almost got sold to the Hephaestus Hammers, but now I'm all convalesced, ready to lay into some Cleo darlings, you know? Really break some legs. Since it's the off-season, we're helping support the launch of Rizzo's Spectrum Brown. Meet the fans, sign tossball cards, that sort of thing. Just between you and me, Rizzo's ought to cancel the whole event out of respect for Miss Helen.
Cancel the event? What a slob. Whoa, what the heck?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Multiple discrepancies detected. First discrepancy. A woolly cow is present in this hotel room. Woolly cows are an import species for the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve and are incapable of affording upper-class accommodations. Second discrepancy. This woolly cow is dangerously inebriated with Rizzo's Spectrum vodka. Alcohol sanguinization ratio exceeds recommended maximum. An accurate observation, Inspector. This woolly cow is suffering from symptoms consistent with a hangover. A brief survey of this area reveals that the most recent occupants were athletes belonging to the Rizzo's Rangers Tossball Club. Insufficient data. A brief survey of localized property damage, divided by the area of this room, yields the following estimate. This unit was likely occupied by every member of the Rizzo's Rangers. -1.
How can you determine -1? Nothing to see here. Taking stuff I don't really need. Ooh, that's a nice hat. Clothes obtained. Moving on. These caffeinated. That's just milk, even though it says caffeine. That's also. Yeah, I don't know why it says caffeine drink and it doesn't actually have caffeine in it. Maybe that's the joke.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. The charred fragments of a letter lies at the bottom of this wastebasket. Unfortunately, most of the writing is beyond recovery. The words station, meeting point, and emergency are all that can be discerned. Unfortunately, most of the writing is beyond recovery. Someone burned this letter shortly after Halcyon Helen's death.
Ooh, champion. Hospital tracker.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. A single footprint, size 10, tossball cleat-sized. The soil in this residue contains a very high concentration of oxygen. Well done, Inspector. The weather monitoring station at the pilot house substitutes for a terraformer.
The plot thickens. Not really. Why did we break in here? Oh, maybe for this. Make sure there was nothing else in this room. We do that. So he was not happy that
Timeline discrepancy detected. This
he didn't get the
recently
penthouse.
discarded contains residue from foreign substances. Chemical analysis complete. This unit has detected the
Poison, I
following
bet.
substances: oil, terrorray, blood, terrorray, unidentifiable biological fluids, terrorray. Yes, Inspector. Logical analysis indicates these substances were not present in the bottle's original contents. These substances cause extreme gastrointestinal distress. This bottle contained Rizzo's Spectrum vodka. The presence of terrorray biological fluids may have significantly improved its flavor.
Oh, you can't say that. We're gonna lose our sponsorship. All right, we'll come back and talk to you, but you're definitely in trouble. What happened here, Babbage? I like the different suits. Can we dress Babbage up?
Initiating banter protocol. Now simulating familiar and welcoming demeanor. Greetings, theater aficionado and or dumbstruck fan. You are standing in the vicinity of Burbage. Burbage 3001's programming is frequently upgraded to adhere to board certified standards.
Spencer
The
upgraded you,
most
huh?
recent upgrade was performed by Spencer. Woolrich banter protocol exhausted, reverting to default behavior, grieving and despair. Oh, Halcyon Helen, may your atoms be commended to the Aether. Burbage 3001 was designed to disrupt Halcyon Helen's monopoly over the Aetherwave serial marked Burbage 3001. This unit has been programmed to simulate existential dread. Watch Burbage 3001 contemplate its mortality in the critically acclaimed drama Waiting for Results. This unit has not yet completed its grief cycles. This unit.
Interesting.
About time you arrived. I see you haven't dressed the way I asked you to, but I suppose that was expecting too much of a non-industry lout. Expect a complaint to management. Now, unless you'd like to waste more of my time, I suggest we begin rehearsing. Ready? You've fallen right into my trap, Captain. Oh, don't bother
Definitely
to
playing
fight
along.
back. You cannot hope to stop me from installing philosophism as the system's reigning ideology. Oh, you wouldn't harm an old man at the end of his wits, would you? I'm confused, disoriented. I may have even soiled myself. Wait, if you're armed, that must mean you're not with the hotel staff. Oh, no, this is curious indeed. What a quaint claim. You're so adorable. I won't even call security. No, really, I mean it. You've most certainly endeared yourself to... Now, what shall I sign first? Your weapon? Your wallet? Or perhaps something a little more personal? Undergarment signatures have been popular of late, or so I've heard. I'd be delighted. Oh, damn. My pen's out of ink. I'll just get you a portrait of my face as a souvenir. By the by, how did you get in here? Oh. Terribly sorry, Inspector. I didn't realize it was you. You know, now that I look at you, you're the perfect reflection of me. Ask me anything. Oh, have you now? I did indeed. With Halcyon Helen parading her fame about, I was left without an acting partner. His acting protocols were nothing short of a joke. So I decided to make... The way he bungled about with that weapon of his hardly befitted a dissident, so I modified it as well. I'm... Certainly. How was it that Bellamy...
This guy.
And I'm merely worried for my own sake. Perhaps whoever came after her could come after me next. But if you don't want to tell me, I understand. Oh, come now, Inspector. What do you take me for? I'm an old man. I neither have the time nor the willpower to kill people for fun. Besides, I have my reputation to think of. Bellamy has been my co-star throughout the autumn of my career. I should like to think I knew her. In fact, I cannot name a single role in the last 10 years that did not involve her in some way, unless you count the uncredited silent shopkeep on Melissa's Meteoroids. Oh, it wasn't. And don't think I haven't picked up on your tone. Resenting Bellamy is one thing, but killing her is another completely. I was meditating. Respectfully, Inspector, it is rather counterproductive to commune with others while meditating. Oh, she talked. Needless to say. Yeah, actually, only since I've been at the Colonial. I cannot recommend her services enough. Indeed. The agonizing.
Oh, he was poisoned too, so maybe
most
he's not the one that put the
Well, I've certainly had no shortage of inadequate hotel meals. This was
terror ray stuff in.
explicitly pronounced. Is that a jibe? Could you imagine the tabloid headlines? Spencer Woolrich, Aetherwave star, spotted in gastronomic distress. How alarming! Whoever targeted her was certainly targeting me. I can only thank my ironclad constitution that I'm standing here before you. Oh, that's very good to know. Perhaps the poisoner simply meant to incapacitate us both, disrupt the product launch.
Interesting you say that.
None that I can think of. Oh, but I suppose.
Alright, not nice talking to you. Food addiction. You can't seem to stop from eating. Even food that's bland or horribly flavored. Not eating often will cause withdrawals. Well, we have to eat anyway, so that one's an easy one. Flawed hero. We have the flaw thing, right? Yeah, 5% damage per flaw. We already did that one. Oh, we do have the boom one. I mean, we could start using science weapons and do those. This increases TTD per kill. That might be good. Or we can increase our movement speed during TTD. Yeah, let's do the TTD per kill. So I'm often getting an overrun when I'm... Then it will help things out. Can't go to these rooms yet. Oops, wrong button. talk to the chef. Yeah, let's go talk to the chef.
What floor? Next stop.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Do remember though we can save in here.
What floor?
So what's down here?
Something mighty.
Go find that one dude that's sleeping it off. Might need to boost up our lockpicking. It's not on all these rooms. And our hacking. Oh shit. Why did they just start attacking me? Did I step on them? Piss them off? Thundercloud, what is this thing? Legally removed door. That's your Bavardi weapon. Nice. Okay. Who put that parasite in there? It's not good. No jokesters.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Yeah. Wow. That's a big boy. The lost and found. And ray damage. Why is there a hotel guest down here? Suspicious. Someone's hiding down here, it sounds like. Kind of bad stealing from the hotel staff.
I'm trapped in room A3. Please, someone come help me.
We'll get there. We'll be there soon.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
That's right, we missed one earlier too.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. This collection of frozen food has not been restocked in some time. Many of these items are not available in the Grand Colonial and must have been brought in from outside. The fridge was transported here from one of the guest bedrooms upstairs.
Someone's looting. Oh, that's the guess. That's unacceptable. How dare they? Alright, where's the other one? There's one over here. Somewhere. Thought there was, at least. Maybe not. Did I already scan it, maybe? Maybe it was picking up on the other one. A3. Oh, apparently that food thing is going to be very annoying. It's already active for some reason. Did it not like the apple? Oh, I fixed it. I'll keep an eye on that. That's weird. Thought they were live a second ago.
I'm trapped in
Oh.
room A3.
Oh shit.
Please, someone come help me. I'm feeling weak. Please just open the door. I'm not sure how much longer I'll make it. The door.
Did they eat their own arm?
The door's stuck. And I know I need to write a service request, but I can't get it under the door. Is anyone there?
Oh, I guess the Sprat was eating it. It's a shame she was unwilling to eat herself first. So she was feeding the... Don't quite get that one. Didn't she just climbed out? She must not have the climbing stat. Okay, we have some more rooms over here.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Don't have the A2 card. I don't know if we can get into that room right now. I know he had a quest to go find that one dude. Where was he at? A2. Okay. Wait.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Can't ring the bell.
You hear about the murder?
How the hell could I not have heard about it? We couldn't.
No, I'm sorry. We don't serve
Anyone
drinks
got
with tiny umbrellas.
an A2 card?
Ugh, what the? Oh my law! There's a mosquito in my sandwich.
It makes it taste better. Yeah. There was a giant. That's just part of the experience here at the hotel. Who doesn't want a giant Sprat? How do we get that? I want in that.
I was a few minutes late with room service.
Is there a way, another way to get over there?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Maybe we'd have to touch the bellhop. This is some other way to get over there. Yeah, I don't think so. What's that noise over here? There's definitely a
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
friend in there. Yeah, I'm assuming we have to keep it somewhere. Yeah, she goes outside. Oh, we didn't even talk to this guy. I guess so distracted.
Yes? Are you here for the double rack of smoked sprat? Well, I'm sorry to Oh, don't give me that look. Let me see if I can pencil you in for later.
Purple-berry glaze canned flank steaks.
Weren't you listening? We're reserved solid for the next month. I'm sorry, but you'll really need to order in advance.
We're gonna starve till then? I understand. Just give me some woolly cheese curds with fried nanners and I'll stop asking.
Is this some kind of a joke? We're not able to take on new orders at this time. I told you.
Really? Not even crispy ribs on a bed of mock apple leaves?
No, we don't. Why are you doing this? Please stop.
Got any ketchup?
Here, just take it. Just take it and don't ask me for anything ever again. You're the inspector? Here? Why? I mean, you may ask me whatever you want. I have nothing to hide.
Well, no, I gotta scan first.
Analysis of this stovetop reveals an alarming degree of grease buildup, approximating proximity to volatile gases and chemicals. Chances of an explosive combustion upon next use currently at 92.9%. Searching slug work logs. No work log found. Creating conjecture. Slug has likely not fixed this issue due to a lack of responsibility on the part of their employees. Most corporations have regular cleaning procedures. Slug, already unlike most corporations in a variety of ways, does not. That or the employees tasked with inspecting are shirking their duty.
Oh, it disappeared? I wanted to turn it on. Darn it. Oh, can we not reinvestigate it? No! I needed to go save first. That's disappointing. Did you turn it on? Does it like explode when you die? Please don't. What if I'm by myself though? I have no companion to stop me.
Hello again. Knowing you have a look that's... No. As it so happens, I was down in the employee break room. I wasn't taking an unsanctioned break, of course. I was merely fetching ingredients. I prep dishes day in and day out for guests, and while I doubt their palates are refined enough for my flavors, the work is rewarding.
Shouldn't you be wearing a
I can
hairnet?
take pride knowing that I simply am the best cook this side of Halcyon. Of course I did. I would never allow anyone... Well, yes, I'm positive. Why?
Why did your eyes just flicker?
How? Oh, fine. There may have been times I left Helen's meal unsupervised. Spencer Woolrich and Bellhop Owens were underfoot in the kitchen as I was preparing Helen's meal. Either one of them could have tampered with the food when I was fetching ingredients. Well, it's a breach of professionalism, of course. Well, I suppose that's as good a point as any I've heard. I may have taken some time to engage in a teensy bit of recreational drinking, and consequently, I may have been somewhat less than coherent after preparing Helen's meal.
So you were drunk.
Mr. Woolrich often finds the hotel's meals wanting. He seems to enjoy complaining in person. While I could appreciate someone with a discerning palate for once, I believe that Mr. Woolrich simply enjoys the attention he gets from us. If you wish to speak with him, Mr. Woolrich can most likely be found in his suite on the VIP guest floor.
We
He's
know
usually
where to
there
find
if
him.
he's not poking around here. Yes, but not specifically. Owens often procures exotic ingredients. Let's not talk about the incident with the Raptidon pheromone gland. It's always hard to say when Owens might be back. If I were you, I'd make a trek to the reserve myself. I understand your reluctance, but Constable Keene has access to the security footage in her office at the spaceport.
All right, good to know.
Thank you for your understanding.
Also, your kitchen's about to explode, so I should tell you about that, but apparently I don't have that option.
The brochure never mentioned anything about Waspito.
The Grand... How many...
Okay, you won't give me the key. Way up there? Oh, jeez. It's a big building just for security.
Hear something? No.
Ashes to ashes.
Inspector, good to see you. Let me just grant you access and... Welcome to the Piraeus Spaceport.
Ah, it's a spaceport. Mos Eisley. Why does that sound familiar? What's that from?
Hey,
Ah,
you.
Star Wars.
We've been looking for you. And by we, I mean Slug. Been real busy sniffing around Eridanos for clues, haven't you, Inspector? See, Slug Light Underground don't like that much. Should have kept your nose where it belonged, Inspector. Slug's sick of all your meddling in their affairs. Our affairs, I mean. We're... Draw, you damn breadworm, draw! Well, you ain't gonna stick that nose anywhere ever again. Quick, everyone! Get her!
Yeah, I feel like...
Something's not right.
Peekaboo. Not great security here. Got a job for anyone with a ready gun hand and empty pockets. There's an inspector looking for into the murder. My client wants you to cross him off. Don't worry about subtlety. In fact, don't be subtle. Just make sure that once you agree to the job, you visit the rearmost by a bunk. Put on uniforms you'll find folded beneath the mattress. After that, feel free to cause a ruckus. Be sure to let them know Slug territory is off limits. 40,000 bits for my... What if I shoot myself? The Marketeer. Thanks for the help, fighter crew. Oh, I'm a little encumbered. Joseph Dempsey.
Hello. Welcome to Eridanos Dry Goods and Sundry. I'm Marketeer Joseph Dempsey, here to make your shopping experience as pleasant and normal as possible.
Marketeer? Isn't that who just had that letter?
Oh, I see you've read some of my poems. Very clever, Inspector. Yes, my pen name is the Marketeer, though I also use it in certain business dealings. Wait a moment. Why do you ask? Hey now, hey, let's all be reasonable here. I'm just a middleman. None of this was my idea. Occasionally, jobs requiring discretion arrive here from the hotel. Always anonymous and always lucrative. For a sizable cut, I set these jobs up and ask no questions.
You put a hit on
Somebody
me.
sent me a note telling me they wanted you dead. I don't know who, and I don't know why. I swear. Yeah, of course. It's called a paper trail. Give me a little credit. I'm a professional. I've got to have some standards. I understand your distrust, but look at me in my place of business. What would I stand to gain from destroying you, versus how much I stand to lose if discovered? You're welcome to remain suspicious, but in the meantime, you're completely welcome to browse my wares at your leisure. No surcharge. Again. Welcome. Hey, whoop.
Technically, I should just shoot you, but you know, this is the world. Light Assault Mark III. Ooh. That's interesting. Thunderclap. Da-na-na-na-na-na, thunder. So much. Look at all this. All these clothes we can wear. Alright, anything interesting to buy here? Not really. Should put a bullet in your face. This way.
Greetings. Bureaucratic processes are currently suspended. At present, criminal reports do not require paperwork. Please lament only in marked lamentation zones. Please speak clearly. Error. Unit designation no longer wine taster. Unit designation now deputy.
I'll take your wine tasting job then.
While potential lethality of unit instrumentation bears towards 95% violent utilization of equipment, would void unit warranty. All Rizzo's constabularies. Unit does not have a favorite wine. How may this? All requests for security footage require a nominal compulsory bribe. Is that acceptable?
Let me
Error.
tweak you.
Bit processing unit has been removed, temporarily surpassing bit fee request. Funds will be requested from Rizzo's leadership with interest. Delivering footage. Thank you. If you would like a wine recommendation to pair with that.
Okay, you're talking too slow. Oh wait, what is that?
Welcome, please. Checking logs. Error. Limitation 1. Do not tell users about constabulary sprat infestation. We do not need to pay the health inspector's bribe a third time. Limitation 2.
Cassidy Mills. Zuber Oza. You got drunk there. Those are, I think, all the Sprat people. We got here. I know you don't. Here's please be on your guard. It's technically outside my jurisdiction. Cedric Kincannon. $150, right? New archive recovery subroutine. They definitely added some stuff here that so you should play this at in game.
Greetings, criminal. This unit would implore you to confess to your crime of landing with an expired permit. Please explicate your defense into this unit's recording equipment.
My permit wasn't expired, Scrappy. You probably just scanned it wrong.
Error. Unit's permit reading equipment was updated only last week. Please tell a different lie.
Tell a different... You're a mechanical. You ain't got the foggiest idea whether I'm telling the truth or not.
Correct. Criminal. However, Constable Keen has decreed that this unit will remain here.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Until you submit a confession. Error. Information on recent exchange lost. Restarting conversation. Greetings, criminal.
Criminal.
Would implore you to confess to...
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. An aberration in the expected timeline for this organic being has occurred. Behold, the body of Maria Keene, formerly the constable of the Eridanos Atmospheric Complex. No signs of life detected. Maria Keene is survived by no known relatives. Multiple puncture wounds detected. Furthermore, the location and circumference of exit wounds suggest a firearm with unconventional ammunition. These casings are too minuscule for conventional small-caliber firearms. Each casing resembles a lancing needle used for medical and surgical purposes. High concentration of potassium chloride detected. These substances show the highest concentration near the entry and exit wounds. Cardiac arrest, rather than physical trauma, is the most likely cause of death. Your memo has been noted. Banter protocol activated. We'll find the sprat bastards responsible, Inspector.
Bet it was the robot. Never trust a robot. Oh, wrong room.
If I made a bet with you at the Copper Bottom last night, let's call it off now. I can't stand the taste of life sprats.
I'm a criminal, get it? They don't let me talk to law-abiding sorts. If you ain't a constable, then we ain't got nothing to discuss.
Alright, Cassie, I was gonna probably let you out, but I probably can get the constable job by retiring this unit.
Welcome. Please speak. Understood. This unit requires a moment to process this information. Information processed. Personal designation upgraded to acting constable. This unit concurs with your inference. This unit has been programmed to adhere to board law. This unit is incapable of experiencing murderous or unlawful impulses.
Murderous.
This unit, purple-berry wine. Welcome, please.
How do I look at this footage?
I'm a criminal, get it?
Yeah, maybe I probably have to do something illegal. I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure I'll probably have to trigger something. Maybe I've used my terminal. Security footage from the kitchen shows the chef working on the dish, then Spencer and Bella Bones enter. Owens hands something to Spencer, then leaves. Spencer then appears to say things to the chef, and then Spencer quickly empties something into Helen's food and exits. Alright. So, Spencer definitely poisoned. Man, this DLC is huge. Every time I think, like, pretty sprawling.
You got an appointment? Appointment? Yeah, that's why you're here. Not entirely out of... Wouldn't mind a new bolter pistol. I've fired mine so many times, the tips nearly fell off. Mr. Kincannon, got a person of interest here to see you. Think they've got business.
That sounds like our inspector. Please, send her up.
Why, if it isn't the inspector, I was hoping you'd swing by.
Here for my alibi, I assume?
Another murder? Drunk Raptidons? Black Hole Birdie practicing his hacking in the middle of the street? Stop me if it's one of those. Sounds as though you've already sorted it out yourself.
Slug uniforms do seem to go missing from the hotel laundry with impressive regularity.
Now ask yourself this. Why would anyone give thugs slug gear and send them after you? Well, to smear my name, anyway. But I can't fathom who would benefit from tarnishing my reputation like that. Oh, that's good. That's very good, Inspector. I like this. Dominant, aggressive, The woman in charge.
Wow, I'm gonna pistol whip this guy.
I did not send anyone from Slug after you.
Well, that's settled.
Let's see. That night, I was... torturing Elliot Nasser for information on missing cargo. That was a messy one. Didn't break until nearly noon the next day. His spine, specifically. If you'd like to know the exact vertebrae, I'm afraid I don't know. I can tell you he's quite dead. Not that it matters much. You'd be a fool to believe me, regardless of what I told you. People lie, and I am, incriminatingly, people.
This guy is a piece of work. Wow, you're a piece of shit, yeah.
Watch your tongue, Inspector. I'd hate for one of my people to overhear you insulting me and decide to cut it out. I digress. The point is, I've admitted to being elsewhere the night of Helen's murder. Why in the name of the architect would I kill Halcyon Helen? Why, Inspector, that's terrible. Besides, given how long she was likely to live and continue working, the math doesn't work out. I'd offer to assist you in your work, but I've a mystery of my own to solve. You may very well want to. This particular trouble strikes me as not unrelated to your investigation. Items are disappearing from Slug's storage and processing warehouse. The thefts began a week before Helen's unfortunate death. Before you ask, I know the difference between cargo going missing and cargo going missing. This is the latter. I'm not sure that the thefts began mere days before Helen's untimely demise is an extraordinary coincidence. I'm not a man who believes in happenstance. Do tell Ludovico when you get a chance, please. Regardless, this will be fun. You out in the field, chasing down leads, me scheming in my office. You do recall, Inspector, that I'm not to be trusted? You'll want to speak with Ella Tinsley, the warehouse foreman. No, I'm joking. If she won't cooperate, tell me and I will shoot her. And do feel free to search my office for clues while you're here. Was Constable Keene? Now that is a damn shame. Am I right to think this wasn't a workplace accident? We worked for different companies. That doesn't mean I wanted her dead. I played no role in the good constable's death. None. I'm flummoxed. I'd nearly forgotten how that feels. It's quite unpleasant. Thank you for informing me of Constable Keene's passing. Would it surprise you to hear that, despite being on opposite sides of the law, we were friends? That her loss comes as a sudden blow. Maria was a decent soul, and law knows those are in short supply around here. I'm also saddened to have lost an occasional drinking buddy. She was fond of a zero-G, though I cannot begin to imagine why. But let's discuss something else.
Alright, enough talk. Now let's...
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
That's...
A cursory fingerprint analysis shows this display case was recently opened or closed. Confirmed. The grip has been modified for a specific wielder, most likely the rifle's owner. Additionally, the plasma rifle sights appear to have been realigned to better accommodate a shooter with slight myopia in one eye. The fingerprints belong to Cedric Kincannon.
Oh, admiring my rifle. Had it custom fitted by a woman on Monarch.
I think you might have an alcohol problem, sir. And a cleaning problem.
This copy of TK contains 142 fewer pages than a standard copy. The missing pages were likely removed to create sufficient space for the hidden listening device inside. Transmission receiver location unclear. You can talk, discrepancy amplifier. You do it. Analysis inconclusive. However, there is a minor accumulation of dust particles present on the book's uppermost surface. The area within a 0.5 meter radius of the book possesses a dust coating comprised of at least twice the number of particles. That is highly likely.
Level up! We're already on 29.
Solve the case.
This DLC is a little bit more annoying with difficulty because there's so much talking that you end up
Inspector, to what?
using up your stuff.
What? Now then.
As far as we don't talk to him about the listen device, but okay.
Don't keep Mr. Kincannon waiting.
That's a lot to explore. All right, take a few minute break. We'll be back. All right, we're back. A little bit more of this, and then debating what to jump into. Don't think I'm gonna jump into Ragnarok until I finish this. I was thinking of doing Stanley's Parable or that Anno game that came on to PS Plus.
Rizzo's knocking out all. A CCN 76 milk chocolate bar with
Zuben Owen. Gaseous. Why are they gaseous? Did we not tinker this yet? I guess so. We were too low level. Free shovel. Well, there's our evidence. A lot of noise. Too much noise. Oh, they're like little squid thingies. Oh man, you got a lot in your stomach. Tall-tree danger. Silvio Tran.
This is Silvio Tran, setting a new record for the Grand Colonial Bellhops Laundry Cart League. If you're listening to this, you're listening to history. And Tall-tree, as we agreed, when I win, you're scraping terrorist shit off the windows for the rest of your contract. And you can stow the fear of heights routine, because there's no way you're weaseling out of that, pal. Here goes. That's... Move the box! No, not... No!
Sounds like things did not go their way. But you say they don't have to do the bet. Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. We have a few missions here. That scared me. And this must be safe. There's just tourists walking around. It's a tour guide. This area is a little bit too safe. Legal hunting supplies.
Who in the hell is Gunter? I told you to call me Hunter. Come on.
Oh, right. Hunter, have
Oh,
you
yeah,
seen
one
a
of the
little
spectrums we
mechanical
need.
wandering through here? Might have been wearing my hat.
I can't say I have. I can sell you a new hat if you...
Oh, hey there, stranger. Don't mean to interrupt your business, but have you seen a stray mechanical wandering about? 3 legs, conical body, wearing a worker's hat, woefully unsuited for combat. Well, normally I'd be inclined to disagree with you. Betty's a big girl and can steer clear of danger, but it's been a little too long. Oh, I ain't no hunter. At least not in the traditional sense. Wrenches always suited me better than firearms. A mechanical under my care up and wandered off, that's all. I gotta get her back before anyone notices that either of us are missing. The shopkeep says I should buy one of his rifles and go looking myself. Hey, thanks so much. It would have been
Betty.
mighty lonely without her. Being unemployed, I mean. If you find Betty, try sneaking up and hacking her. If you can't do that, finding a way to stop her current routines should send her back home.
Welcome to Hunter Legal's Legal Hunter Supplies.
Did you change your last name?
Unusual. This whole land complex is a failed wildlife exhibition turned hunting reserve. You can't go 10 feet without stepping in unusual. But she is mighty far in the depths of the reserve. Perhaps you should purchase one of my fine armaments for the journey. I'm sure I don't know what you mean. It is a perfectly normal name for a shop dispensing hunter supply. No, these are supplies for hunters. Hunter supplies. Boy, damn it. I wish I thought to get that sign switched out when I changed my name. Hunter supply.
Oh man, you got tons of weapons. Trip Stout. Glacial Age. Trip Stout Ale. That sounds tasty. Rum it mixed with a soda mixer and some whiskey. I'm gonna go shopping tomorrow. I have one whiskey left and I don't love it. This is all you got? And this one. Man, we have way too many mods. Picked up some mighty nice shovels. They are all over the place for sure. You hunt some woolly cows. Nothing to see here. Oh, the workbench. We don't need workbench though. Where's the big boy? Oh, there he is. Look at this nice little stream. Let's switch to let's find that robot. Oh, Betty.
Commander, you ever wonder why they put lights on our armor? No, Trooper. What about these?
Why are those tubes poking out? What is all this garbage for? This is Betty. So we need to try and sneak up and hack Betty. This unit cannot milk. Stop trying to milk the canhead. Oh, where you killed the person and took your level 99 pistol? Yeah, you murderer. You know what you did. We all know what you did. We did it!
No cacaos detected nearby. Returning to slug maintenance worker.
No cacaos nearby. These are basically cacaos. It's the first time I used the hacking ability, and I didn't realize it takes so long. Assume that's somewhere else. Yeah, because we don't have any active quests over here. We'll find our own. And then it's... We do so much damage now. Ridiculous. Plasma propulsion pack. What is this thing? 1700 DPS. Interesting. Doesn't really fit my playstyle though. Alright, was that it? That was here? Oh, that's right, we did veer off and go underwater. Just gonna see what's over here. Before we warp back. Oh, Manosaurs. Who brought Manosaurs in? Oh, I guess this was supposed to be a wildlife sanctuary. Just, you know, I'm not an expert here, but Manosaurs don't seem like good wildlife to incorporate into your ecosystem. Thought I found some secret. Maybe not. Alright. Enough exploring here. Always come back. Man, look at these fast travel spots. A little ridiculous. Alright, I'm gonna start playing around with these. We have the mind control ray, we have the shrink ray, loop gun, mandible rearranger sounds kind of interesting. Bring the mind control ray along just for fun. Movement speed, tactical time, recharge up. That's pretty nice. What do we have right now? We have on pretty good too, though. It was, it was 12 weight, that all those apples. We have 20 available. Is that mine?
Listen, I understand the law.
Hope you've been enjoying your stay.
You've returned. Now,
Please, can't you see my heart is bursting at the seams? Ask me anything. No? Tampering? No, no, no. I just happened to be passing through the kitchen and saw a dish that looked good. If being hungry is a crime, you better indict 3/4 of Halcyon.
Only 3/4?
That damned bellhop promised discretion. Well, if you must know, it's an appetite suppressant. How do you think I keep my form so lithe? Terror ray glands keep me from feeling. I want to add another to the pile. Oh, no. Wait, bah. No use in pretending. As it so happens, I may not have had the terror ray gland acquired for personal use. I may have placed it in Bellamy's meal. But before you indict me, please, just listen to me. She would have had to eat 6 or 7 of the glands to die, and even then, it would be an extended, arduous process. No, really, you must listen. I only wanted her to be incapacitated during the Brown unveiling. With her out of commission, please think twice about telling the administrator of my misdeeds. If he learns the truth, what's left of my career will be left in shambles. Tell him it was a poisonous mushroom. I promise I shall make up for my actions. Pay to erect a statue in Helen's honor, or perhaps even...
You're a piece of shit.
My law, if you aren't a sadist. You hold my fate in your hands, Inspector.
Alright, that's one little quest line down. Let's go find the profitability queen. Oh, we were right there where she was. I guess we can finish off that one quest. Walk over there anyways. Oh, looks like we're out of caffeinated drinks. Really wish you can sort by or like filter. Do y'all have anything? I think I've already checked this a million times. Sugary, but no caffeine.
Hey, I almost can't believe it. Betty found her way back. Oh, Betty, you big goof. What were you thinking in that little metal noggin of yours? And you, ain't you just the most reliable freelancer in the colony? Let me just take a look at Betty here and we'll talk about payment. Oh, it looks like you went in and reset her parameters. Thanks a ton for doing that. Between saving Betty and sorting her out,
Level
you've
30.
done me, and by extension Slug, a service. I've got bits and spare parts with your name on them. I guess this is what I get for hiring on the first person who'd listen to me out here. This is all I have on me.
Give me all your money. Was that the original level cap?
Welcome back.
We came in at, I think, a level like 20. Oh, did we get a new science weapon? Didn't pay attention. Otter buddy. Oh my god. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Another perk. I forget what we were doing before. Science weapon damage we could do, but I'm just gonna, oh, we already have that one. We're kind of running out. More stock on the vendors might be nice. For caffeinated stuff. Next attack after killing an enemy is guaranteed crit. That's not very super great. I guess we'll go for the science weapon stuff. Why not? Do that one, the next time we'll do the other 50%. So basically doubles their science damage. I think we're probably gonna like finish a little bit up here and then start like going through the main campaign. Just because I'm annoyed if have I wish we could change difficulty and not have to constantly keep ourselves caffeinated. It wouldn't be as bad if I can easily like find caffeinated stuff in my inventory. There's so many quests. It's great. I mean, that's the beauty of this game. It's all about the quests and like the story, but I don't know, maybe I just need to switch games. Need a little bit of break from this for a while. What is this, refugee? Yeah.
About time somebody came the hell back. I notice you're not spattered in blood, which doesn't bode particularly well. For you. I hope you're not about to tell me you lost your nerve. You're rather unflappable, aren't you? I wish I were like that. Instead, I'm tense enough even when I don't have a dozen people not doing what I paid them to do. Pardon my tomfoolery, stranger. I see I've mistaken you for someone else. Victoria Foxworth, Rizzo's executive clerical actuator. Pleased to meet you. Might I ask what brings you to the reserve? A professional, I see. I don't know anything about any murder, but you might be just who I'm looking for. There's a particular task that my hunters haven't yet been capable enough to complete. As you may be aware, Slug currently owns the reserve, but it rightfully belongs to Rizzo's. There's an ex-Rizzo's employee currently in possession of the land grant for the entire complex. Insult to injury from Slug, and evidence that this complex is rightfully ours. This particular individual is up there in years. His mind is failing. Leaving the land grant to him is like leaving it in the trash. I would like you to retrieve it. Solve the situation however you like, so long as you bring me the land grant.
Hello, welcome to the Prophet of Profitability's Private Prosperity Retreat. Stay positive, and soon all your humors will be balanced. Least, that's what I keep telling myself. Anyway, I'm Aaliyah Mason. I work as the Prophet's right-hand woman. What can I do for you? If you felt imbalanced and unproductive, linger in your malaise no longer. We have all the amenities and practices for calming the ill humors strangling your potential. Sit for hours in our sweat house. And remember, think positive.
I don't know if you believe what you're selling.
Oh my. Yes, this is important enough for me to delay my bi-hourly self-flagellation. Ask away.
Self-flagellation, really? Oh man, I think that's where you hit yourself with a whip. Really disturbing.
Yes, the circumstances there are quite unfortunate. For a time, the Prophet was completely despondent. Even the hot coal walks weren't buoying her spirits as they usually do. However, we recently had a high-profile visitor whose presence seemed to alleviate whatever the Prophet's fears were. Oh, you must have misheard me. I said high profile, not had profile. Mr. Woolrich comes by much too often to be worth mentioning. Well, by and large, no. But something rather odd did happen regarding the Prophet recently. A few hours after our high-profile visitor arrived a couple of days ago, the Prophet asked me to take over sessions for the remainder of the day. At first, I was excited. Thought it was my chance to show her what I could do in charge. But then I saw that she was deeply worried about something. I was here at the retreat in the company of the other disciples and clients. Which is fine, of course. I do what I do in the service of the Prophet. Oh, terribly sorry if I gave you that impression. I had a cramp. I mean, it might be nice
I
if
had
I
a
had
cramp.
a little inclination of whether the Prophet appreciated all the cooking and cleaning and hours of meditation I do on a daily basis. But whatever she thinks isn't for me to question. I noticed the Prophet dragging something, a bundle, away from the retreat after that high-profile guest arrived. Normally, I'm the one who does her laundry, so it was strange. Especially because whatever she was dragging seemed oddly human-shaped. I could have, but I generally don't have the time or energy to leave the reserve to contact anyone. Plus, there's always the possibility that I'm mistaken. The Prophet hasn't been herself lately, but if I misinterpreted the situation and reported her improperly, I'd ruin my chances for opening my own wing of the retreat.
Bonnie, you say.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Identifying human footprints leading out into the wilderness. Scanning. Checking database of shoe sizes and height-weight ratios. Judging by footprint depressions and shoe size, these prints were either made by the Prophet of Profitability or Adjutant Sophia Akande. Error. Recalibrating. These footprints were made by the Prophet of Profitability.
Very specific.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Detected additional tracks belonging to the Prophet of Profitability. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
I wonder if it's footprints.
Detected additional tracks belonging to the Prophet of Profitability.
This looks like...
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
That's weird.
Judging by the shape of this indentation in the dirt, a person of medium height and build laid here for a number of hours. Scanning for other details. Only additional signs of disturbance are
There were
a
8.
few marks in the dirt. Agreed. Likely theory. Individual in dirt was unconscious, not dead, and walked away after awakening.
That is strange. Very strange. I want to test this. Oh, this is what, the mind ray? Okay, that didn't work very well. Raptophobia. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. Let's get another perk point. How often are we going to fight those Raptides anymore? Only up to 5. If I would have known that, I probably would have not taken the food one. All right, now we have double the damage on science weapons. Ah, that's good to know.
The Prophet's treatments are intense. I nearly collapsed during the last session.
I wanted to test it.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
What if we keep doing that? We can force ourselves to get another flaw. We get a fire flaw. Chapter 1. We found chapter 1. Where's the discrepancy? Can't tell if it's not the fire. Behind the tent? Kept triggering when I went into the fire.
It's not good enough to be better than everyone.
Timeline discrepancy detected. Analysis suggests this to be a variety of herbs. Herbs have been uniformly treated with a pungent chemical mix. Warning. Ingesting, smoking, or inserting non-corporation sanctioned substances into your ears may be harmful to your health. Prior analysis suggests these herbs reach peak effectiveness when users burn them and inhale the resulting smoke. Whether or not this increased effectiveness is good for an afflicted individual has yet to be determined. Analyzing. Complete.
Analyzing.
Substance appears to be a mix of industrial solvents and various essential oils. Substances include
essential oils.
cow dander remover, sprat oil, and starship surface wax. Hypothesizing potential side effects from herb consumption. Most likely outcome, decapitation. Slight possibility of calculation error.
Slight possibility. It may not be a decapitation. Our medical's not at 60. No, it's only at 50. Let's go ahead and get it bring it to 60. There's so many points to spend, but I don't know. There we go. Yeah, I was thinking of that, but kind of like the long gun. Sometimes it's fun to figure out the proper ways other than just hacking through everything.
Fruitful and productive welcome, sister. I had a feeling you would visit me. I offer a wide variety of productivity seminars. I hope you'll consider taking one. But I should remember my manners. To what do I owe the pleasure of the Special Inspector's arrival? Certainly, certainly. But first, I'd love to interest you in one of my productivity seminars. We'll free you of those potential hampering humors in a heartbeat.
But when someone's peddling Sprat oil, I buy a Spratwurst. Don't waste my time.
Sprat oil? That is. We understand your decision and respect it. But those humors will cling to you. You'll find success with my seminars, or a quarter of your money back. Regardless, I do understand. Oh? I'm surprised. I wouldn't think the two of us would have much to discuss about her. We may have had some terse interactions before her death, which I most certainly regret. But beyond those, well, never mind. What would you care to know? I wouldn't necessarily say that. The media tends to exaggerate. I will admit that her remarks about my seminars were rather unfortunate. However, I certainly wouldn't sharpen any sabers over it, if that's what you mean to imply. I only do that when my clients skimp on their bills. I did not. She had no interest in my seminars, and I had no interest in attempting to convert a stubborn actress. Why, I've been at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve for quite some time now, as my disciples can attest. In fact, I haven't visited the Colonials since I arrived several weeks ago. Bad energies, you understand.
I feel like you're lying.
I hope you now realize that I had nothing to do with Helen's demise. I'm pleased that you noticed. Excellent eye, sister. The compound they're treated with is my own invention, designed to unlock an individual's true productive potential when burned. None of my clients have ever complained, so I'm sure they're perfectly safe. Who said that? I'll be sure to give them a special seminar on not needlessly implicating the person who puts food on their table. It was a bundle of clothing, sister. Even productivity geniuses need to do laundry from time to time. Yes. I suppose the more quickly we get off this subject, the better. I had a visitor, yes. But as it turned out, some of my productivity techniques were too much for them. I had to drag them out by hand. But their peers came and collected them shortly thereafter. I'm sure whichever attendee it was is perfectly safe now. Oh, really? No, I think you're mistaken. There was nothing there, I'm delighted to extend my desire to aid you, sis.
That is all, a lady.
How to keep...
So she messaged Prophet. Interesting.
Welcome back. How may I?
Welcome. I'm del- Yes, that's correct. Well, I suppose that does complicate things. Clever work, Inspector. It seems even I can't slide my way out of the trap you've so intricately weaved. I admit it. I killed Helen. By mistake. Helen changed her mind and wanted to attend one of my sessions. I, knowing the importance of the seminar, desired to truly galvanize her. So when it came time, I chose to double Helen's dosage of productivity-enhancing herbs. I left her to meditate, and when I returned, she was dead.
So they all killed her.
After
That
that,
seems
I
like a
entered
classic
less than coherent
murder mystery. Everyone's
One of my
the
disciples, it
suspect.
seems, witnessed me as I dragged Helen's body out into the wilderness. I'm no medical professional, but that certainly seemed the case. My productivity-enhancing herbs typically do induce sluggishness, but I suppose they must have been enough to do her in, if her constitution was truly that weak. Laws, no. I hate guns. If I ever wanted to kill someone on purpose, I would have used a blunt weapon. And here I was, beginning to think you wouldn't even accuse me of any... That is, you found me out, Inspector. Well, there's obviously no use trying to push against the cosmic flow. And freedom poses many more risks than being safe in prison. My many enemies would salivate at the thought of how they could use this to blackmail me out of my productivity secrets. I can't say I'm pleased by being kept in the dark. I hope you'll come to your senses sooner.
All right. Another suspect. Sent to the gallows. This is huge.
The Prophet's humor seemed a little out of balance. Was it something you said, Inspector?
Not really. That's kind of cool. Yeah, we have that one. Yeah. I assume that's the one that has meet the tossball guy.
This Something's bumming me out.
So, I guess we don't even have to kill those things. They. Oh, this thing has terrible range.
Fun.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
Killed 50 infected parasites. Almost got myself killed screwing around there. Rizzos. Mirzal. I don't know what that passcode's for, but we have a passcode now. Sure, it's used to hack other systems, I'm guessing. Maybe this one. Total immersion suspension exposure tests. Iridianami gases dissolves in acid, burns in fire. Parasite seems completely incompatible with the common sprat. This is baffling and disappointing. Sprat nucleotides are highly adaptive, or these whatever things has a particular and discerning sense of taste and finds sprats accordingly distasteful. But have you tried it as in a spratwurst? Scum slugs. Hey, gotta use a scientific name. Alright. I think we're going to take a break from this, and we're going to go play some Stanley Parable.